Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a super exciting video for you. I'm gonna be telling you about the Philodendron of Botanicaz. In my opinion, the top 10 philodendron of Botanicaz. I am in this room alone, so I'm just gonna be talking to you just like this. Now, I did write out an entire list, but when I actually got here, my list changed a little bit, and I'm very excited to show you some exceptional species. All of them are to my side right here. But before we jump into everything, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. Maybe you've been binge watching my videos and you just forgot to hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the community. I also have YouTube memberships, which you can check out at the link in the description. And one final thank you to Botanicaz for sponsoring this video. Just gonna put my hair up so it's out of the way. Okay, so number one that I'm going to show you is this Philodendron Cream Splash. This is, and by the way, if I get any of these names wrong, you will see a corrected name on the screen. Number one is this Philodendron Cream Splash. It is truly remarkable. Some of these leaves are just completely outrageous. I mean, look at them. And then it has some of these amazing like roots just growing off. So cool. This is, I think, the biggest one I've ever seen, like in person. Usually I feel like I only see them really, really tiny. This is one of their mother plants and it has exceptional genes. So super cool to be able to see it, hold it, caress it. I don't know, I just really love it. And I've been getting super into like the Philodendron Hederaceum type of species, like all the different varieties that there are. Bro, I'm not even kidding. I cannot handle my hair today. It like will not function.
Your hair's gonna change like 10 times.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going with a ponytail. I'm going with a ponytail. It's not gonna change anymore. Okay, the next houseplant that I'm gonna show you is this amazing Philodendron Florida Beauty. One of the really cool things about Botanicaz is that they specialize so much in begonias and different types of terrarium plants. So I think it's amazing to get to see the philodendron that they own. I mean, let's be honest, everyone loves a good philodendron. This is one of the hot plants of the moment. So I don't know, this leaf in particular is just amazing. And look, we got a little baby coming in. He looks so good. Anyways, and then there's also a baby plant back here. You can see what it looks like when it is immature. Look at that leaf. Wow, you are so amazing. He's like bigger than my head. Look at this. Iconic. Yeah, anyways, that's the Philodendron Florida Beauty. She do be beautiful. Next is one of my like all-time favorite philodendron that literally exists in the world, and that is the Philodendron Strawberry Shake. And look at her. Look at her. This one has like 50,000 plants in it, to be honest. Like, look at all the little babies in there. There's tons of them. So adorable. And the new leaves that are coming in are just killing it. Very half moon vibes, very cute. It's my type of ideal variegation. It doesn't look muddy. There's not a whole lot of orange on there. I don't know, imagine you walk home. This is sitting in your living room. What do you do? Cry? Me, that's what I would do. Amazing. I could stand here with this plant for the next 10 minutes and that would be the whole video, and you'd probably still like it because it's that good. Okay, this next plant, I'm not sure what it is. This is either a white knight, a white wizard, or a white princess. So you'll see the correct name on the screen. This one, I've just never genuinely been able to figure out. Look at this leaf. That's why I picked this one out. Like, I can't even really show it to you that well, but look at that leaf. Amazing. Look at it. Oh my gosh, wow. Anyways, an icon. And this new leaf is coming in. And it's already so variegated. I'm so excited for it. You are gonna have an amazing life here. You don't even know. You're with the best collectors ever. So this next plant is a little bit of an enigma, and they originally bought it as a squamiferum, which it's very obviously not a squamiferum. This was a long time ago. I believe this to be the Philodendron serpens, or a hybrid of the Philodendron serpens. Usually serpens leaves aren't so drastically dark, but when I walked in here, this was one of the first philodendron that I saw, and it truly blew my mind. I mean, talk about heart-shaped leaves. Like, that actually looks like a heart-shaped leaf. And everyone, like, philodendron have like heart-shaped lobes, right? But this is like an actual heart, like the whole thing. Plus, get a load of those petioles, dude. That is so beautiful. The undersides of the veins are also like a beautiful color as well. Exceptionally beautiful. I think it's a Philodendron serpens or some type of serpens hybrid. One of everyone's favorite plants, which is the Philodendron verrucosum. This is actually one of their smaller verrucosums that they have. The big one, I literally cannot take it out of the case. You guys, it's in a like 2-gallon pot and the thing is like this big. Can't take it out, so I grabbed the smallest, the next smallest one I could find, which is this guy. And according to Anya, they have like 10 different types of verrucosums here at the shop. I just pulled out the first one I could find, so if you want to witness all the other types of verrucosum that they do list on their shop for sale, you can go to botanicaz.com, which I will have listed in the description. This is the one that I personally don't love that much, and that's just because it gets these like really dark, I don't know, it just kind of feels weird because I feel like plants should be darker in the middle and lighter on the outside, but this plant is darker on the outside and lighter in the middle, so it just kind of like bothers me just a tad, but it is still a beautiful plant. It still has the amazing little petioles that are super duper fuzzy, and it's still velvet, so it's still a winner in my book. Next, pink princesses. I grabbed 2 different types and I'm gonna show them to you one at a time. Well, they're the same type, but they have like different variegations. This one is super awesome because you guys never ever trash a pink princess that isn't giving you the desired variegation, okay? Because look, we got like green, green, green with just kind of flecks, and then bam! How does that even happen? And then bam! This happens. How does that even happen? There's no green on this leaf. It's just mint and pink, bro. It also started putting out un bebe at the bottom. So I thought that this was fun. This seems to be like it's going the cherry route, the pink princess cherry type with the super dark variegation. Kind of feels like the normal pink princess that you'll see. This is like a larger variety. I prefer all my plants to be super duper tiny, including my philodendron, because I don't like the big leaves. I just really don't. I really like tiny little leaves. So this one's really beautiful though, because I also love this type of variegation where it's just kind of like pretty on the leaf, you know, just vibing. 2 beautiful pink princesses, and they have so many more, you guys. Like they have a whole pink princess case. Question mark? No, exclamation point. Okay. The variegated burl marks, and this has to be the most beautiful one I've ever seen. Like, are you kidding me right now? Just take a second to take that all in. Because, oh my gosh. And it has a ton of these baby leaves happening at the bottom down here, and they're just as amazing. And look at this look at this guy. He's so long. I love it. And the really cool thing about burl marks is just that they grow so knotted. So if you're ever like thinking, oh my gosh, I found a billy tie at the store, check the stem, because the leaves look very similar on the immature plant. But if you see anything like that happening, that is a burl marks, not a billy tie. Probably one of my favorite plants they have in this whole store. And the thing is I used to not like these. Like I got one and I literally did a trade with Harley, and I traded her the one that I had because I didn't like it at all. I think it took me having some time away from that plant to truly admire it. And then I got another one, and now I actually have 2. But look at this leaf right here. How amazing. So beautiful. I love it. Anyways, burl marks variegata. The second to last plant that I'm actually gonna be showing you, I can't physically hold because it's planted in the terrarium, and that is the burl marks fantasy. And yes, this is the same burl marks fantasy that Harley and I planted last time we were here. And now it's like this long. It's absolutely massive, and you're obviously seeing it over my face right now. This plant is so amazing, and it's actually getting pretty big. Again, me, I like teeny tiny plants. But the awesome thing about the burl marks fantasy is that it can really never get that big. I mean, it can, okay, it can. But in your house, it'll probably always stay, I mean, at most, maybe this big. Maybe if you put it on a piece of wood or something, but I love it because it's always gonna kind of stay small. And on top of that, it kind of has this really beautiful like cross-hatching pattern on it, which is so amazing. It has that silvery sheen over it. So no matter what you do, it's always gonna pretty much look adorable. I try to keep mine itty bitty because I like them itty bitty, but the one here is getting big and beautiful, and we just love it. All right, for this one, I'm gonna move you guys just a little bit this way because this boy is expansive. And I remember this whole time how I'm like, well, I really don't like big leaves. Like, oh, I hate big leaves, which I didn't say, but like, you get it. This is a plant that I would not mind having with big leaves because it's like, well, you'll see. Wow! And would you believe it or not, Botanicaz has like 3 of these things. So I'm gonna try to say it. I've been corrected many a time. I believe that this is Philodendron Upi is how you're supposed to say it. I've always said Joepii. Pretty sure it's supposed to be Upi. And She do be expansive. She do be exceptionally large. I actually never have seen one of these in real life until I came here a couple months ago. And the one that they had just got a new one and it only had the one leaf. And now it's massive and it's only been 6 months. Can you believe that? This thing is just out of control. I obviously can't give you any care tips on this thing because I am not cool enough to own one, but if you ever get the opportunity to buy one of these guys for a reasonable price, you 100% should, because they are just the most goofy, fun looking philodendron I think you could ever own. And just take a close look at one of these leaves right here. Amazing, right? All right, so that is my top 10 favorite oh, that poked me in the eye. That is my top 10 favorite philodendron at Botanicaz. And again, if any of the names I said are incorrect, you will see all the names at the bottom of the screen, so trust the screen, not my voice. And yeah, thank you so much Botanicaz for sponsoring this video and sponsoring this trip. You guys can find the link to all the Botanicaz stuff, including some listings for some of these plants for sale on their shop, which, I mean, you never know. They might have UPIs right now for sale on their shop, depending on when you're watching them. And also follow them on Instagram. If you're watching this as this video is coming out, there is most likely a giveaway happening and you're gonna need to be following Botanicaz on Instagram to enter. So make sure you also go follow them on Instagram if you haven't yet. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. Follow me on Instagram at PlantMeAshley. I do a bunch of fun content over there, including reels. And check out my YouTube memberships if you'd like to become a real one and join our little Discord. But other than that, I'm just gonna have to see you guys in the next houseplant section. Goodbye.